and Leonard knows there's shot blockers in there. When you go in that hard, DeAndre Jordan didn't even jump, and Spates thought about it and said, nah.
Let's start with Kawhi. We heard Shaq say he's my favorite player.
Kawhi Leonard accelerated.
Durant has been the second best player for a few years now. Now, Kawhi is moving up and down.
Everybody on the baseline.
4 on the clock. Leonard crossing over. With less than a second left.
Goodness.
Oh, baby. Oh, Kawhi Leonard. The K stands for cold-blooded.
I actually would probably put Kawhi ahead of Durant, right? It's very close. I mean, they can switch on and off.
Here comes Tony Parker. Oh, no. Ducks inside. Ship the pass. Leonard fires. Oh, he hit it with 2.9 to go.
Kawhi Leonard was a center at MLK High School in Riverside, California. Nobody in the Pac-12 offered him a scholarship.
With Pau Gasol.
Whether he's second or third, or the best two-way player, like that's about improving and evolving. It's incredibly impressive.
You knew that was going to be bad when he took out.
Leonard the rebound on the blitz and this. Here come the Spurs on the run. 3 on 2.
The fact that he is already being mentioned in the same breath as LeBron as the best two-way player in the game.
Lowering the boom.
That the best two-way player in the NBA. We've heard that from Charles Barkley.
Curry the other way. He's got as good a handles as anybody. And Kawhi takes it away from him.
What's the general feeling around the NBA about where Kawhi sits in the best player in the league discussion?
Oh, picked his pocket. The Klaw!
What old Klaw do? Hear that hair freshly braided on Klaw?
Klaw is our master. Klaw chooses who will go and who will stay.
This is ludicrous. And pocket jam, Leonard!
Leonard gets away, drives in. Touch pass, that's a 3. Right to Leonard and he throws it down. Fans are ready. The players and coaches are set to go here for game 1.
Obviously, everybody's impressed by Kawhi last night, by LeBron last night.
Kawhi Leonard gets in the paint. Runner from Leonard. Parker finds Leonard.
Not just how great they play, but the efficiency of how they played.
In the face! In the face! This brother can play!
Count it out of foul from Kawhi Leonard. And a chance for a 3-point play. Clutch one there from Leonard. Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the 3 right away? Just attack the basket. James catches, puts up a 3.
Well, that was probably, in my mind, the biggest shot in NBA history. The NBA World Championship trophy had already been rolled out to be given to the Spurs.
Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Miami Heat still alive. And Ray Allen with a clutch shot of his life. As the Heat repeat and secure their 3rd championship in franchise history. A heartbreaking ending in what was a marvelous season for the San Antonio Spurs.
While Kawhi could be mentioned with anyone, On a defensive side of the ball, perhaps Gentry should pump the brakes just a touch when we're talking offensive production.
Oh, man! Someone dropped him out of the roof.
I mean, this is a kid who has improved so much every year he's been in the league.
Oh, there it is again. Now this is, can you top this?
Kawhi Leonard at age 25 has become a little more dominant than LeBron James is at age 32.
Kawhi Leonard took a very tough fall. As ready in the game, practicing together. The Portland turnover. Look at the speed of Leonard.
Boom, perfect timing.
But right now, the way Kawhi is dominating the game.
Drops it in high. Oh my goodness. When you got the hammer, you gotta drop it.
I got Kawhi Leonard for the San Antonio Spurs as my MVP.
Played by Durant here at the Leonard.
That's the way to start a playoff series at home. Attack the basket, don't settle for a jumper, and put somebody in the post.
Who doesn't know that Kawhi Leonard is a star because of what he does, not just offensively, but primarily on a defensive end? He's a headache for anybody. This is the reigning two-time defensive player of the year.
Kawhi with a steal. Behind the back. Oh, don't show it all to him, young fella. Good grief.
Kawhi Leonard is actually the best all-around player in the game.
I know. Hit that DVR. Replay. Back top to three. Ginobili on the drive. Rejected by Ibaka. 3-on-2 for the Bucks. Oh, he's stripped by Leonard. What a play by Kawhi Leonard. The final seconds. Lamb fires one, and that'll do it. The Spurs are headed to the NBA Finals.
It's a finals rematch here in 2014 with the Miami Heat, looking to become the first to three-peat since the Kobe-Shaq Lakers.
He's LeBron's toughest matchup. Nobody can stop LeBron, but I think Kawhi bothers LeBron as much as any defender in basketball.
After the series was tied 1-1, he dropped 29 in Miami, and he outplayed LeBron James for that game, where LeBron just had 22 points, and it was when Popovich was punching him in his chest affectionately, like, way to go.
Bills. To Leonard. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions.
You are the 2014 Bill Russell MVP.
Did you know only 3 players have ever been Defensive Player of the Year and Finals MVP? It's virtually impossible. The trio is MJ, Hakeem the Dream, and yes, Kawhi Leonard. The best lockdown defender. He shoots threes, he makes free throws, and has a lethal post-up game.
Leonard, fadeaway good.
This season, the Klaw has blossomed into an unstoppable force on both ends of the court.
Oh, speaking of nice guys, Kawhi, that was not nice. 5 of his threes. Has 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Here comes Leonard.
I love Kawhi Leonard. I think he's definitely one of the best players in the league.
And Kawhi backs it up and in.
A few days ago, New Orleans Pelicans coach Alvin Gentry actually mentioned Kawhi Leonard in the same breath as Michael Jordan.
Block from Leonard and takes it away from him. Anthony thought he was fouled.
The man is like a machine that moves in silence and beats you every time.
Green throws it up. Down! Oh, what a play with one hand! Oh, my goodness. Clinic time for Kawhi.
Unbelievable. Something that looked like David Lee maybe not just warm enough.
Here comes Kawhi. What a stop! And a timeout,
Now,
Denver.
he has surpassed LeBron as the best two-way player because LeBron can't exert that energy.
There's another. Here comes Kawhi.
You know, you saw against Memphis a lot of 4 down or high pick and roll, and Kawhi would just create.
Knocks it down, a buzzer beater for the Spurs.
That looked like Michael over Craig Elo, wanting to make sure one of his 2 superstars were on the floor.
Difficult shot. Leonard hits.
Leonard gets it back from Parker. The crossover.
Kawhi Leonard! That's a man's jam!
But with his defense and the three-point shooting, obviously he can take you off the dribble.
Around the back.
And in the last 2 minutes, he's a clutch closer.
Because over the last 2 years, in shots to win games, Kawhi Leonard is 3 out of 5, which leads the NBA.
Gives them a 1-point lead with 39 seconds to go.
I mean, this dude is second only to LeBron without question.
Leonard races up. Over the bottom. Ridiculous. Wow. Drain on the 3. Spurs by a deuce.
Or just come off and shoot it.
Harden.
He took the best player on the other team and put him on lock.
Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green going north.
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
What just happened?
We're going to have to wait probably a year or so to really know if there's a winner or loser here because we don't know about Kawhi Leonard's health. That's a really important factor here.
Over to Pachulia. Now the dribble handoff knocked away by Leonard. People don't understand Kawhi is in charge. He just doesn't broadcast. Loose ball scooped up by Kawhi. Kawhi to Siakam, unselfish in a two-handed slam for Pascal.
Because let's look where Kawhi was last year. We're like, man, is he ever going to come back from the quad injury?
That's a guy that was not going to be denied right there.
This will be the first of 4 meetings between the Raptors and the Celtics this season. Just shed Hayward for 2. Leonard is good.
Well, I saw a team that has come together and bonded real fast.
Leonard to the rim with the 2-hand flush.
With the acquisition of Kawhi, he's came in, he's fitted very well.
Hits the jumper.
It don't take a whole season for a team to come together.
But what's different about the Raptors this year? And this is what happened last night.
They have an elite superstar.
He's the de facto the best player on your team, the best defensive player on your team.
Right. Oh my goodness, what a play. Here it is right here. Get that garbage out of here.
I think that Kawhi has earned the rep that we thought was going to be for Giannis.
And he's got the patience to get exactly what he wants. Great job here of lifting the defender, stepping through, and burying the jump shot.
And because of Kawhi's ability on the defensive end, Kawhi Leonard's the best basketball player in the world.
Leonard with the steal. Dunk. 7-point game. Ties it up. 7 seconds to go. 103-103.
two-man game here. Lillard gets switched on to him. Kawhi for the win. No timeout. And that's the ball game. Game over. Kawhi. Good. He's got 27. With the rebound, Spurs up by 1.
Leonard peeks at the clock, 5 seconds. Leonard makes his move.
Kawhi's performance in that series cement him as the best player on the planet.
Oh, that's a man's jam! Kawhi Leonard!
In the world even.
Yes, he is the best player in the world.
Oh, pickpocketed! Leonard! Harris defends on the perimeter. What a point! My goodness. 2-point game. Here comes Butler. He ties the game. 4.2 to go. Knifing his way, Jimmy Butler.
Philly, you got to play without fouling. And with 4 seconds, ton of time for Toronto to get a good look here. And it doesn't have to be catch and shoot. You got time to take 2-3 dribbles. You can make a couple passes even. Got to be aware of the inbounder here if you're Philly.
It's off to Leonard. Kawhi up top. Looks at the clock. Turns the corner. For the win!
And then he faces the Greek freak who would wind up winning the MVP. A size mismatch. Ascending player. I thought, okay, Kawhi's met his match. This is not going to be good for Kawhi.
If you look at how everything was supposed to play out, they weren't supposed to win this game.
Toronto a 3-point lead. Leonard puts it down. Drops Middleton, goes behind the back and lost it. Lowry with the steal. Gives to Leonard. Stop. Ovation by Kawhi Leonard. Over Giannis on the pick roll. Although the Raptors were just 2 games behind the Milwaukee Bucks in the regular season, they're off the bench to celebrate.
Kawhi Leonard was ascending, and I thought the second best player in the world, chasing LeBron when he got hurt.
After they lost game 2, Nick Nurse huddled his team up in the locker room and said, guys, all we got to do is go back, get 1 game in Oracle, and we're back on serve.
Kawhi Leonard stood up and said, F it, we gonna get both. Had Kobe said something like that, had Michael said something like that, do you understand the lore that would have went with that?
Counted out a foul.
Best player in the world. He's earned it. I think he showed the world. If the title was up for grabs, and we all said it was, Kawhi went out and earned it. And he did it. And he did it going through Embiid, going through Giannis, going through Steph.
There's a new NBA champion, and it's a team from Toronto, Canada. We, the North, are now we, the champions. The Raptors, the 2019 NBA champs.
Nobody brings it home like Joe Vincent. Nobody.